On Labor Day weekend 1963, CKLW broke in a new part-time switchboard operator, Rosalie Trombley, a young mother of 3 from Leamington, the tomato capital of Canada. When the boss offered her a new permanent position in the music library, Rosalie was reluctant.
He said, so is it going to be yes or no? And I said, well, I have one problem. I did take some typing in school, but I'm not a speedy typist, and I know that they have to put out the top 40 list once a week, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And he said, oh, don't worry about that. He said, I'll get somebody to type it for you. He said, Rosalie, I want you to stay with me. He said, I'm going to make you a star.
Rosalie was a librarian with a difference, a librarian with an attitude, and a librarian with a fabulous ear for music.
She could listen to it, and she knew if it was a hit or not, and then she'd kind of back that up with research from the record stores.
She's quite the mediator, smoother operator you will never see.
It was it. If Rosalie played a song, automatically WLS in Chicago, CFL in Chicago, all the big radio stations in the Midwest would automatically add the record.
And I can remember every Thursday afternoon, all of the radio flacks, the record company sales guys would all come over. They'd sit in the lobby, and they'd all wait their turn, almost like taking numbers, to have an audience with the Pope.
If they wanted the record really bad, they would bring the act with them. So it wasn't unusual every Thursday to see the Four Tops, the Temptations, Gladys Knight, Stevie Wonder, Sammy Davis Jr.
There were no women anywhere in the United States or Canada that I knew of that had the kind of power Rosalie had. But forgetting that part for a second, you didn't have any men who had the same kind of ear that she had for the music.
Picked up the phone and said hello, and he said, Rosalie, that in this English accent, that he was Elton John, and he said, I want you to tell me about Benny and the Jets. And I said, what can I tell you? I said, you've had some hit records. Have any of those hit records ever sold to the black market? Well, no. I said, do you want a record that's going to cross from pop to R&B? He said, well, my intention was putting out Candle in the Wind. And I said, well, you can still put that out, but put Benny and the Jets out before that because the people want it as a single. And I'll never forget what Elton John said to me. He said, who am I to question what they want? If they want Benny and the Jets, then that's what they'll get.
She became probably the most influential woman in the radio industry in terms of music selection. She's a brilliant woman.
This woman was an amazing part of American music. I have my vote in for her for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.